Hey guys, it's the Average Violinist back again with another video, and today it is Moona Hoshinova once again with her second original song, I believe, which is called High Tide. It's been a hot while since I've done a video. I believe it's been over a month, or roughly so. I'm sorry, life is busy, a lot of things happening. But anyways, I've taken the time here to go over another one of Moona's songs. So I think we're going to get stuck right in. If you guys enjoy this video, please give us a like, give me a comment what to react to next. And what else? Oh yes, hit the subscribe button. Almost forgot that. Anyways, let us get stuck straight into this, shall we?
What do you see? The glowing beauty in the twilight. It's no mystery. No watch me set the scene. Now let it all up. When the time has come, I'll be rising high. Lonely for me like a lifeline. Whenever you see my shine, I will catch your eye. It's pulling you in like gravity. You will be bowing on your knees, yeah. Pulling you in close to me. Watch my glory and might following me like a high tide. My race will never stop. The tide begins to rise up to the top. Let my power and might following me like a high tide. I can be a bright enigma. It's no surprise, yeah. But you give me into the brilliance, like I'm onto a lie. Playing hard to get, but I am patient. You succumb to my body radiance, yeah. When you look up at the night sky, what do you see? My shine, and I'm full just light. It's pulling you in like gravity. You will be bowing on your knees, yeah. Pulling you in close to me. Watch my glory and might following me like a high tide. My race will never stop. The tide begins to rise up to the top. Let my power and might following me like a high tide. Following me like a high tide. I shine the brightest in the night. The way the waves come night. It's pulling you in like gravity. You will be bowing on your knees, yeah. Pulling you in close to me. Watch my glory and might following me like a high tide. My race will never stop. The tide begins to rise up to the top. Let my power and might following me like a high tide. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me like a high tide. Follow me, yeah.
Very nice. 3 minutes, 21 seconds. On the shorter side of things compared to other things. That's the first thing I'm taking note of. It's just taking note of time. Relatively short. Not relatively short. Short in terms of compared to other Hololive. But damn, that was a really good song. Very different from the first one. I know Chisida, I believe it was, or something along those lines. Very different. Very, very different. The first was very calm. We know we've got some very big, like... Don't know what this genre is. Couldn't tell you. Sounds like pop to me. Somewhere around there. Probably not. Very electronic. Very... It feels like it fits in some kind of anime of some sort, which obviously this is a massive animation concept. Right, I believe we should just get struck straight into the analysis of this then. Right, first things first, let's take a listen to this opening piano riff. Very basic. kind of descending sequences. You got the nice, just a single bass note on the right hand, on the left hand. Then we have that there, this riser into what sounds like somewhat like the only thing that comes to mind is like a DJ moving their hand across the like the Wii disc thing, and then a big drum beat into the very first verse, which piano drops out. We just have this bass drum. We do have hints of a high synth that just come in with like 3-note patterns, just interjections, tiny small interjections in there. Piano drops out completely, and we're just left with this bass, big synthesized bass. Very, very low, like. You can hear the higher synth, but we've got whatever that is. Again, it sounds like something similar to what a DJ would do, like something kind of like a transition. Actually, I'm going to turn on subtitles just in case. It's credits. What do you see? The glowing beauty in the twilight. It's no mystery. Then we have this wee bit, which slightly confused me a little. Whatever the synth is doing, we've got a nice, really nice. The drums are coming to prominence here. Again, the other synth in the background is starting to come in with instead of interjections, a proper line. Whatever that's doing, it's just like a wee popping noise. This pulls up to build up. Before we go into that, so I'm going to take a look at the lyrics for this. This is a very kind of like heroic kind of song. Or even it's not heroic, and it's not entirely heroic, but it's not entirely evil. It's just a power song. It sounds like she's going on a power trip of some sort here. Not a power trip, but like she's gaining a lot of strength, but not. She's clearly not a hero in this, but she's also clearly not a villain. It's not clear cut. She's probably, if I was to lean toward one side, probably more villainous. But again, not completely evil, considering she's fighting something that doesn't seem good. Because we'll see later on in the animation, at least, that she's fighting something that doesn't seem entirely good. So there's not a clear-cut definition of she's like a hero or a villain here. Because again, representation of the short hair and long hair. Short hair being, this seems like normal Moona, like, you know, natural purple eyes and purple hair. Nice glitching. A lot of relations to the sky. When you look up the night sky, what do you see? It's very rhetorical. Glowing beauty in the twilight. It's no mystery. You know, pretty obvious facts. She's kind of going like, you know, pretty obvious. And then this comes in. We just have up here. We have the kind of other half of Moona. I assume this is some kind of you know, other personality, maybe dual personalities, or, you know, her future self or something. Now watch me set this here. Now watch me set the scene. I'll light it all up. She's projecting onto herself. It's very much watch me, look at me. When the time comes, I'll be rising up. And again, it's very rising high, probably in reference obviously to the song High Tide, which is actually really creative. Having high tide be like the kind of relation that you have here, like the rising tide coming towards you. This I have no idea. Longing for me like a lifeline whenever you see. Could be her viewers. Could be definitely her viewers. Longing for me like a lifeline whenever you see. I shine. Obviously her being in Hololive, big glow up in Hololive here. But anyways, we're going to go into the build up. That's enough about lyrics for this first verse. Next bit is the build into the chorus. Still got this nice bass in the drum kit. And we have this I can't sing that much more lower, but something similar to that. It's playing not so low synth bass, but a low synth bass. You got the 4 to the floor kind of. You got this 4 kind of on every beat in the drum kit to build up.
It's pulling you in like gravity.
And then we got a nice drop.
You will be bowing on your knees,
With-
yeah, pulling you in close to me.
Ba, 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 ba. I assume it's what's playing.
Bowing on your knees, yeah, pulling you in close to me. Watch my glory in mine.
Nice drop, like kind of, you know, faking out. It's not ba 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 ba. A nice drop out for the third beat, just a bit of like a false sense of security kind of thing, keeping you on your toes to keep you interested in the song.
Pulling you in close to me. Watch my glory in mine.
There's still that high synth going on in the background. It's very hard to hear. It's just that we pop. Drum kit's just playing along here. Again, another wee drop out for a second. Now we have this boom, 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 big sound. Videos. And then just cuts for like. Then we have this kind of snare thing going on, taking us into the next verse. And let us take the lyrics here. Okay. I will catch your eye. I forgot this wee bit. I think she's definitely talking about the viewers here. I'll catch your eye, I'm pulling you and all that kind of thing. Also, what is going on in this animation? I just realized I haven't talked really much about the animation. This is like the evil her or alternate personality. Very interesting how to see her eyes glowing, looking at, oh, what's going on here, and you just have this other version of her doing this big power up scene with this build up. And it drops in the same time. This I don't get what's going on in the thing. It's pulling you in like gravity. You will be bowing on your knees. This is like the most dominant kind of power trip kind of thing she's describing. She's basically going like, I am your queen now, basically, to whoever this is addressed to, assuming that this is assuming to her, like, this is being shown from this perspective of a viewer. I mean, it makes sense. She's just projecting her power at this stage, you know. She's kind of, she feels like she's in like the peak of her kind of power, I guess, in this. Pulling you in. This is interesting. Her eye color changes here, which it's again, it's because it's a concept art. I can't tell if this is like actual lore for her character, but changing the eye color, changing over to the other kind of eviler or more powerful side, because this seems like the timid version of Moona, and then now she's getting that kind of power in her. Watch my glory and might follow me like a high tide. Again, watch my glory and might. That's like a big, powerful kind of song. Following me like a high tide. Obviously not to the title. It's, you know, this is a song entirely dedicated to showing off her and her power, her peak. My reign will never stop. Again, referencing like a monarch. My reign will never stop. This is just further reinforcing the fact that she's at her peak of her power here. Time begins to rise up to the top. Let my power ignite. Very nice. Now we just have this cut out. And then snares in. What was that? Whatever is going on this right side, something going on. Very, very short. We're back to this very low bass that we had earlier in the first verse. No, this is interesting. I believe that is one of the symbols being wrapped on like 16th or 32, even 132th notes. What's that, like semi-quavers or semi-quavers? Very, very, just very fast cymbal hits. Very light and very fast, not very loud. You just hear this. But again, another kind of DJ transition. Drums change out here, cymbal cuts away. Clapping. Oh, I just knocked my mic. Oopsie. Clapping. Clapping every beat. Build up. And we're back with the synth idea. Bam. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Kicks and
It's
goes
pulling you
and drops us in. I have to apologize again for stopping us right before the chorus. A nice drop. But we have to go back and make sure I haven't missed anything in the lyrics and animation.
I can be a
bright enigma. So this is interesting, actually. The art style here. It's kind of showing a tapestry of her. She's like a goddess, basically, in this. She's kind of being depicted as this goddess. Not too dissimilar from olden times where kings and queens were shown as being goddesses of their people. They were just that high up. And it's interesting that she's being shown in a tapestry. It's kind of harking back to older times.
bright enigma. It's just
I can be a bright enigma, it's no surprise. An enigma, something people can't comprehend. The normal peasantry people just cannot comprehend me. My brightness, it shines so bright, basically. It's no surprise. You know, she's like, it's no surprise, you can't comprehend.
but you give me into the
But you'll give in to the brilliance.
brilliance
Like a moth to a light. She is just on a power trip here. This is the peak of her power, like a monarch or even a goddess of sorts. Like, you know, everybody's just following her, you know, like a moth to a light. A moth just can't be helped be attracted to light. Yet a moth doesn't understand the light, like she is saying, you can't understand me. Playing hard to get, but I ain't patient. You'll succumb to my blinding radiance. I can't English anymore. Playing hard to get, gods play hard to get. You know, it's always been infamous at the time of olden times where gods were, you know, seeing these beautiful, like these great beings that were untouchable, and you were it would be hard pressed to be able to attract their gaze of any sort or to be acknowledged by them. And then you'll succumb to my blinding radiance, like, you know, submit to my power. It's showing like this. I assume people down the bottom of this kind of shot. And she just kind of there. And when you look up, and then we're kind of suddenly back into this look when you look up at the night sky. She asks the question again. What do you see? I shine. Big now here's the enemy. Right. It's not clear cut if this enemy is good or bad, but because it's red, I assume it's bad. Doesn't seem to be doing any good. An effulgent sight. I'm gonna Google that word because I have a funny feeling I know what that means, but I don't want to say it in case I'm wrong. But it's a very, very good use. It's a very good word for this, actually. Yeah, shining brightly, essentially, a bright sight. Again, further reinforcing the idea of a monarch or goddess bow down to me. And we have this build up. Drop back to the chorus. Pulling you like gravity. No, she's now we have to keep this in. Still the clapping. Drop out. So whatever that is. Bum, 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 bum. Very big contrast. And it repeats itself here. And then it cuts out to the next wee bit. So we're going to just take a quick look at this animation and kind of lyrics and what it means this time. Build up. Drop. Now, big epic fight scene, very animated, very anime-like, very, very epic, big fight scene, big epic fight scene. Obviously, the big, you know, deaths there. Gravity. Oh, close to me, up there. Watch my glory and might follow me like a high tide, you know. He's just summoning all our power, goes, and it's all following through that. Flyers, and then big side. Just so basically a big fight here, and not something I could probably understand. Again, her followers kind of reaching out to her. It's like the big epic fight, she's, you know. And we got this nice cutout. Nice and calm. We have this. Bottom. And it's, again, the popping kind of synth that's coming on here is back, but now it's just doing 2 notes. Bottom. That's it. Nice use of strings. Nice long notes. A lot of reverb coming here in the voice. Riser. But it just drops away. No immediate... It's not an immediate rise into the chorus. We take... it's a false drop here. I think it's a false drop anyways, but it's a nice calm section. Oh, and then we come pulled in. Very nice ad-libbing. We get pulled in here. Right. The lyrics here. I shine the brightest in the night, probably a reference to her being called Moona. Reference to the moon. Very nice harmonization. Very nice, actually. You can just about hear it. Very nice. The way the waves come nigh, they are coming. They will be coming, basically. Very nice. And then we have that drop there. The piano comes back from the very beginning. Very briefly, and then we're kicked back into the chorus. Big epic comeback scene. But now we have this kind of two voices, one high. The higher is being added here. That's so nice. What? I can't reach that, but very nice, very high voice. It's adding a bit of extra thing to the last chorus before we end off. Are we in like a major sixth, parallel sixth? I believe we're in parallel sixth, because a bit of that bit of distance just kind of shocks you back in. It makes you pulled into this final chorus. It feels like it's a big epic kind of fight. Same kind of instrumentals. The main differences happen in the voice, not the instrumentation. Very similar. Very similar instrumentation. We got that again, the big synth of bum, 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 bum. And then it just ends off. It doesn't like bum, 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 bum. And it doesn't go back up. Just a nice, wee kind of makes you slightly uncomfortable kind of ending. Again, lyrics, I don't think I need to go over at least the chorus. Yep, same lyrics. Just a big, at this stage, you're paying attention to the kind of what's going on the screen more than you are to the lyrics. Very nice. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Big, nice repeat. Kind of just this extra follow me, follow me, follow me. It's like a subconscious message. And obviously, this ending scene, she's in Hall. You can see the Hololive production in the background. But she's back to her short hair. But she still has the yellow eyes, which is kind of like, okay. This could be an entire reference to just an ancient fight. She might have lost a lot of her power, but she still has that kind of flame in her. That smile. Right, so that smile is right, I say. Maybe not entirely good. Could be a little smidgen of evil. And of course, the evil laugh at the end. Cuts out. That's it. Very interesting song. It has kind of a dual meaning, I think. It has the fantasy meaning, which is obvious because of the MV. You have this great epic fight going on, this power of her being this kind of timid person, at least it's shown she's being normal, and then she's ascended to this kind of godhood, got all this power, and is fighting this evil being of some sort, wins, but kind of, I assume, loses her power, or kind of goes into hiding, because she's back to her normal hair at the end, and she's in Hololive, obviously, but she still has that yellow eye tinge, which shows she still has that power, and smile and the laugh kind of just tell me, I think that power is still somewhat there. But again, the other meaning would be, you know, pulling you in like gravity. She's like, it can also be kind of taken as she's talking to her, what do you call it, viewers when she's streaming her stuff. Like anyone that watches her, basically, she's like, I am at the peak of my power, at the peak of my, you know, live streaming career. I am pulling you in like gravity. You will be blinded by my light. It is a very kind of olden way of saying that I am at the top, basically, but it is very nice. It is a very, very nice song. I can definitely see why this thing has millions of views on it. But I think I have waffled on enough for today, and I believe it is time for me to say goodbye. I will see you guys in the next video, and again, if you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment to what I suggest, to suggest what I should watch next. And I believe that's everything for today. I will see you guys. I'll see you all next time. See ya.